My beloved child, lean in for a moment, because what I'm about to reveal has been held back until this very second. There is a reason you felt pulled to this message, a reason your heart suddenly tightened as if something unseen whispered your name. Archangel Michael stands beside you right now, not as a symbol, not as a distant idea, but as a force wrapping around your destiny like a shield of luminous fire. He says, I am begging you for 1 minute. Because everything you thought was impossible is about to shift in a single breath. Something huge is waiting for you, something so rare that even time seems to slow down to witness it. And before this moment slips away, hear this clearly, the energy around your life is aligning toward a massive breakthrough, and the number that keeps echoing, 55 million, is not a coincidence, not a fantasy, but a sign of the magnitude of abundance preparing to collide with your reality. Stay with me, do not blink, because every second ahead unlocks a piece of the truth that has been hidden for you, not from you. But listen closely, because this is where the air changes. Archangel Michael speaks again, his voice deeper, more urgent, as if he is guarding a secret too powerful to delay. He says there is a doorway opening for you today, a moment of divine timing that only appears once in a lifetime, a moment where fate bends its knee and hands you something you once believed belonged only to dreams. You have been walking through shadows you never spoke about, carrying weights no one saw, wondering if the universe even noticed your struggle. Yet today, something shifts, quietly, suddenly, powerfully. He shows me a vision. A path clearing in front of you, obstacles dissolving like mist, and a golden light dropping into your timeline exactly at the moment meant for you. There is a time, he says, a very specific moment that is approaching like a heartbeat, and at that moment, a wave of financial blessing, opportunity, and undeniable victory will meet you head-on. Tell them, he insists, tell them they are on the edge of a divine interruption. So don't move. Don't scroll. The next words are the bridge to what is already choosing you. And now, the revelation he waited until the final breath of this moment to release. Archangel Michael shows me a sealed message, glowing, vibrating, trembling as if it can barely contain the power inside it. He lifts it, opens it slowly, and a flash of energy bursts forward, almost too bright to describe. Inside is a number, 55 million. And it is surrounded by symbols of sudden wealth, unexpected elevation, and a life-changing shift that arrives today, not someday, not soon, today. He is not here to scare you, not here to demand anything, but here to prepare you for something enormous stepping into your timeline. He repeats only one thing, again and again, like thunder wrapped in calmness: hold on. Do not doubt. Do not turn away. What is coming is bigger than every fear you've carried and every delay you've endured. And as he speaks, I can feel something unlocking, like a gate behind your name swinging open. You are being positioned. You are being seen. You are being lifted toward a moment designed only for you. Something huge is waiting for you, and this is only the beginning. My beloved child, something shifts the moment you step into this part, as if the atmosphere around you thickens with anticipation. Archangel Michael moves closer. Not as a distant presence but like a guardian who finally sees the moment he has been waiting for. His voice carries an unusual weight now, deeper and more urgent, as if he knows you are inches away from a turning point that could rewrite your entire life story. He says, do not underestimate this moment. You are standing on the edge of the greatest transformation your spirit has ever prepared for. The energy around you crackles, subtle, electric, undeniable. You may feel it as a flutter in your chest, a warmth on your skin, or a strange sense that something powerful is moving in your favor. That is not imagination. That is alignment. That is destiny trying to break through the walls life built around you. And yes, something huge is waiting for you. Not symbolic. Not metaphorical. Real. A shift so massive that even your doubts won't be able to survive it. But listen, because Archangel Michael reveals a truth most people never get to hear. He shows me a timeline, your timeline, split into two paths. One path is everything you've already lived, the waiting, the setbacks, the disappointments you swallowed silently, the nights where hope felt thin, the days where nothing seemed to move. But the second path, that's where the miracle unfolds. That's where the $55 million energy he spoke of earlier is not just a number but a symbol of extreme breakthrough, of divine intervention disguised as opportunity, of a life restructured by abundance instead of struggle. Michael says the doorway between these two paths is open right now, and the only thing he needs from you is presence. Awareness. Stillness. The willingness to listen for a few more seconds, because inside those seconds, the shift becomes real. He reminds you of something you forgot: you were never meant to live small. You were never meant to stay stuck. You were born with a destiny that has been waiting for the right moment to reveal its full magnitude, and today is that moment. And then Archangel Michael does something he rarely does. He kneels. Not out of weakness, not out of fear, but out of a seriousness that the universe doesn't take lightly. He says, what is coming to them is not by chance. It is not an accident. It is a response. A response to your resilience. To your pain. To your persistence when everything in your life tried to break you. He shows me images, flashes of events that shaped you, moments you survived even when nobody knew the battles you were fighting inside. And then he shows the turning point, a surge of golden energy rushing toward you like a wave that cannot be stopped. This wave carries wealth, clarity, opportunity, elevation, favor, and a sudden release from the energy of lack that has followed you for far too long. He repeats this with thunder-like intensity: they will receive what is theirs. They will rise. They will be restored. And in that moment, it becomes clear, your life is not about to change slowly. It is about to change suddenly. Rapidly. Shockingly. In a way that even you will struggle to explain. Something huge is waiting for you. And you feel that now, don't you? That pull in your chest. That tingling in your hands. That strange sensation that something is about to burst into your reality. Archangel Michael says the reason you are hearing this is because you are ready, spiritually, mentally, energetically ready. The blessing that has been circling your life for months, maybe even years, is finally landing. He shows me a clock, its hands spinning faster than normal, as if time itself is speeding up to deliver what has been delayed. And when the clock stops, that exact moment is when the breakthrough hits your life with full force. You are not imagining the shift. You are entering it. You are not hoping for the miracle. You are walking into it. And this This is only the beginning of what is coming for you. My beloved child. The moment you enter this part, the atmosphere around you deepens, as if the universe itself wants you to lean closer. Archangel Michael stands taller now, his wings expanding with a glow that feels almost overwhelming, like he is preparing to reveal something you were never meant to hear until this exact point in time. His voice is steady, powerful, echoing with certainty as he says, "You are closer than you think." The shift is not coming, it is already happening. And suddenly, everything makes sense. The emotions you've been feeling, the restlessness, the quiet storms inside you, the strange signs that kept appearing. They were not random. They were signals. Warnings. Whispers of a massive turning point unfolding behind the scenes. Something huge is waiting for you, and now you are stepping into the core of that truth. But listen carefully, because what Archangel Michael shows now is not ordinary. He parts the light around him like a curtain and reveals a vision, your future, but not the version shaped by delays and doubts. This is the elevated version of you. The version rising into abundance, stepping into opportunities that seemed unreachable, embracing a life that once felt too big to imagine. He shows a table overflowing with blessings. Financial breakthroughs, unexpected openings, opportunities arriving without struggle, and yes, the powerful symbol of $55 million glowing like a beacon of transformation. Not because of a miracle falling from the sky, but because you are being aligned with something meant for you, something written into your destiny long before you even understood your own power. Michael says, they have waited long enough. Their season of lack is ending. Their season of overflow is beginning. And the way he speaks it, it feels final, undeniable, already decided. And then, everything becomes silent. Not empty, not scary, just silent, like the universe is holding its breath. Archangel Michael steps forward, closer than before, his energy surrounding you like a shield. He places his hand over your path, and suddenly a golden wave expands outward, revealing the real reason this message reached you today. He says you are entering a moment of divine acceleration, where months of progress will happen in days, and days of blessings will unfold in seconds. You are not stepping into luck, you are stepping into alignment. You are not receiving random blessings, you are receiving what is owed to your spirit because of every battle you pushed through when you had every reason to give up. He says the universe is preparing to settle the imbalance in your life, to repay the nights you endured silently, to return everything you lost in ways that multiply instead of merely restore. And now, the final whisper of this part. Archangel Michael leans in, and his tone softens, not weak, but deeply protective. Tell them, he says, that the moment they have been sensing is real. The breakthrough is not on the horizon. The breakthrough is at the door. You may feel it already. A strange heaviness in your chest, a tingling in your hands, or a sudden calm washing over you. That isn't just emotion. That is confirmation. You are being guided. You are being lifted. You are being prepared for something enormous, something life-altering, something that will mark the moment your story changed forever. And as this part ends, remember, something huge is waiting for you, and with every breath, you are getting closer to it. My beloved child. The moment you enter this part, the energy shifts again, heavier, deeper, almost buzzing in the air around you. Archangel Michael steps forward with a fierceness that wasn't visible before, as if he knows this is the moment you absolutely cannot miss. His wings glow brighter, stretching across your path like a shield of pure protection. He looks at your spirit, not your worries, not your past, not your fears. Your spirit, the part of you that refused to break even when everything around you was collapsing. And he says in a voice that vibrates through the very air, you are approaching the point of no return. What is coming will not just change your situation, it will change your identity. Something huge is waiting for you, and now the universe begins to reveal just how massive that shift truly is. But listen closely, because this is where everything accelerates. Michael lifts his sword of light, and as it rises, the space around you cracks open like a veil being torn away. Behind it, he shows a stream of energy rushing toward you, fast, unstoppable, like destiny itself sprinting to catch up with your timeline. Inside that stream, I see symbols, doors opening without effort, contracts of opportunity, unexpected financial blessings, and yes, that glowing symbol of $55 million that has followed you through every part of this message. Not as a fantasy, not as a simple number, but as a representation of the scale of abundance aligning with your life. Michael says, tell them this, what belongs to them will no longer be delayed. What was kept from them will now be returned multiplied. The words hit like thunder, sharp and certain, carrying the weight of a promise that cannot be broken. And now, he reveals something even more intense. He shows a moment, just one moment, where everything in your life shifts like a domino effect. One message. One call. One decision. One opportunity. One unexpected turn that changes the entire direction of your story. He says this moment is already on its way, already moving through the timelines, already aligning itself with the exact second you are meant to receive it. You may feel this truth in your body right now, the pressure in your chest, the spark in your mind, the sense that something is building, forming, approaching. That sensation is not random. It is preparation. It is the universe clearing the path for what is coming. And Archangel Michael wants you to stay connected, stay aware, stay present, because your breakthrough is not crawling toward you. It is racing. Before he steps back, his tone sharpens, a mixture of urgency and protection. Let them know, he says, that the blessing approaching them requires their attention, their clarity, their readiness. This is not an ordinary moment. This is a destiny moment. The energy intensifies, almost pulsing, like your life is about to snap into a higher reality. And as this part closes, the truth becomes undeniable. You are not waiting for the shift. You are in the center of it. Something huge is waiting for you, and with every heartbeat, it is coming closer, faster, brighter, stronger than anything you have experienced before. My beloved child. The air around you shifts the moment you step into this part, as if the universe itself leans closer to reveal what it has been hiding behind layers of timing, lessons, and silent preparation. Archangel Michael appears again, but this time his presence feels different, stronger, clearer, almost overwhelming, like a force that refuses to let anything interrupt what you are meant to hear right now. His eyes hold a depth that speaks of timelines, destinies, and the unseen battles fought on your behalf. And he says, You are entering the phase where everything begins to make sense. Not slowly, suddenly. You can feel the weight of those words, can't you? That quiet tension in your chest. That strange electrifying calm. That sensation that something is about to break open in your reality. Because something huge is waiting for you. And now Michael begins to reveal the part he guarded most closely. He raises his hand, and a ripple of golden energy spreads outward, revealing scenes of your life, moments you doubted yourself, moments you questioned your worth, moments you almost gave up because the world felt too heavy for one heart to carry alone. But inside each moment, Michael points to something you never noticed: your resilience. The invisible strength you didn't realize you had. The way you kept moving even when everything around you tried to stop you. And he says, every tear, every disappointment, every delay was not a punishment. It was preparation. You were being shaped into someone capable of holding the magnitude of what is coming. Suddenly, it becomes clear, you weren't being denied. You were being prepared. You weren't being ignored, you were being positioned. You weren't losing. You were being aligned with a destiny much larger than the one you imagined for yourself. And the symbol of $55 million that keeps appearing is not about money alone, it is about transformation, elevation, expansion, and the life you are finally ready to step into. And then, something extraordinary happens. Michael steps closer, and the entire atmosphere shifts as if time pauses to honor the moment. His wings wrap around your path like a fortress of light, and he reveals the truth you have been sensing but couldn't fully grasp: the breakthrough is not waiting for you to reach it. It is coming toward you with unstoppable force. He shows me a single moment in your near future, one message, one opportunity, one encounter, one unexpected opening, that triggers a chain reaction bigger than anything you've lived through so far. He says the universe has already rearranged itself to deliver this moment, and nothing can block what has been divinely assigned to your spirit. You may feel the pull right now, the pressure behind your ribs, the tingling on your skin, the strange awareness that something is shifting in real time. That is not coincidence. That is confirmation. Michael says this is the moment you step out of the version of you that was surviving, and step into the version that is rising. Something huge is waiting for you, and now it is closer than ever. So close that the universe whispers your name as destiny aligns with your next breath. My beloved child, the moment you enter this part, the entire energy around you tightens, almost as if the universe wants to make sure you don't miss a single word from here onward. Archangel Michael stands before you again, but this time his presence feels even more intense. Like a storm of light gathering behind him, ready to break open over your life. His expression is serious, not heavy, but purposeful, as if he knows you are standing on a razor-thin edge between the life you have lived and the life that is about to begin. He says in a low, unwavering voice, what approaches you now is irreversible. Once it arrives, nothing in your world will ever look the same again. And when he says it, you can feel the truth vibrating through your chest. Something huge is waiting for you, something so close that your spirit can sense it before your mind can understand it. He lifts his hand, and the scene around you shifts. You see a path you've been walking, long, uneven, difficult. A path filled with moments where you questioned whether you were chosen for anything at all. Moments where you wondered why life felt heavier on your shoulders compared to others. But then Michael points to the glow rising ahead of you, a brilliance so bright it almost erases every shadow behind you. And he says, "This is why your journey was not easy. You were being shaped for something that ordinary hearts could not carry. The hardships weren't punishments, they were training. The delays weren't rejections, they were alignment. The silence wasn't abandonment, it was protection. Every closed door was preparing you for the door that only you were meant to walk through. And now, that door is finally opening." Then, in one sweeping motion, Michael reveals the part he has held back until now, a vision of your imminent breakthrough, sharp and clear like lightning slicing the sky. He shows a moment where something unexpected arrives into your life, an opportunity, a message, a financial shift, a decision that triggers the exact transformation your spirit has been waiting for. And glowing at the center of this vision is the symbol that has followed you from the beginning, 55 million. Not as a fantasy, not as a random number, but as the measure of breakthrough, abundance, expansion, and elevation aligning with your name. Michael says, "Tell them this. They are stepping into a level that their past could not have carried them to. They are rising into a future that was always theirs." You may feel the pull as you read this. The heaviness behind your ribs, the quiet flutter in your stomach, the awareness that something powerful is moving toward you. That sensation is not random. It is the first wave of the shift.